Hey, hi. Again, I'm back. So I think I no need to introduce myself once again. So anyway, my name is Kaushik, as you know, and on the last video, I have already shared this 30 30 30 concept, and I hope uh, I've given you a a exercise which is not tough. Even I need to show you how to do this. So this key I just told you, and just I hope you have drawn, and I just explained you a lot even over there. So let's go to the next level of our the same concept, the same discussion, and since as I told you, earning even whatever people are earning, even whatever profession even they are into actually. So in this video, you will understand earning even whatever the sources even you have actually. That is not much important rather than the saving actually. So I'm going to discuss today, irrespective of your earning, how much you are going to save now. And that is the first and most primary level for a person to get their steady, healthy financial life, even how much life you're going to spend, even let's say from tomorrow onwards. So I hope you'll watch this video, and also you'll understand this concept also. And as I told you, any questions, any doubt, you can put it me on the chat box, or let's say you can mail me. I'll share my number also. It is always showing, I believe. So you can even directly connect me even through WhatsApp. Right now, so let's start with this concept now. And as I told you, so today we are going to talk whatever my income, based on that one, how much I'm going to save it. Now, the first and foremost thing, before I save, I know my income. I mean, irrespective of the profession, right? So if I'm the person even sole owner of my income, so I know even what source of income and the amount of my income. Now the next, what I'm going to talk actually, even though you are a salaried person, again if you are a business person, even let's say you are a professional, whatever it is, right, irrespective of the profession, irrespective of your income, what I'm trying to say over here, you again just take a pen and paper, and this I no need to do. Why I'm doing it all of you, because this practice even I have already been done, and I think it is just like a a self realization, if you do by yourself, because you are going to planning for your financial, I mean, you are going to plan for yourself, not for me, right? So you should understand, you should look at this, and you should feel like, okay, what Kaushik is telling, what exactly is happening in my life, and what I need to correct actually. So it is not like, yeah, I'll just put it here, I'll just show you some calculation and you will understand this. So that's what I just very openly I'm just telling. So as a person, I know, let's say, what is my income irrespective of my profession. Am I right? Now I'm just giving an example. Let's say, imagine my income is 10,000. I could be a salaried person, I could be government, private, even I could be any of the profession. I could be getting this 10,000 on a let's say on a monthly basis, or let's say on a daily basis, 300, 400, whatever it is. The total month, if I count, it is 10,000. Am I right? So if I calculate, even this income is steady, this income is coming for each and every month on a same manner. So end of this year, it will be how much? 12 month multiply with my 10,000. It is very simple, 1,20,000. I hope all you are clear. And by that time, we have already taken a piece of paper and let's say a pen, and you are writing exactly what is your income over here. I'm talking only about direct income. I'm not talking about other source of income. So please make a note also on this point. So 10,000, let's say, imagine my direct income. I'm not counting out my rented income. I'm not counting, let's say, any other source of income. Though I don't have, but still, I'm just trying to clearing what exactly this calculation will be, and how to focus on this calculation to understand income is not a matter for me. The saving I need to focus more. Now, before that, I'll just tell you one another statistics, and this is also again, let's say, on economic statistics. I'm just sharing. Currently in India, again, if I look out, earlier video I just explained you what is millennial, what is traditional. I've just given you a fair idea, the differentiate between millennial people and the traditional people with the characteristic, with the kind of healthy even wealth they are managing. Am I right? So that is already there in my previous video. You can go and watch it again if you are not even able to recollect now. So you can go and recollect, you can watch it again and you can recollect the entire concept. Now let's move on to the next level. So what I meant to say, now this this report says people millennial, that means after 1980, irrespective of lucrative income, 88.12% of that generation, that means our generation, I'm noting myself also, I'll repeat it once again, 88.12% of the total even people born after 1980, this is an Indian economical report I'm just sharing, people are not saving even 10% of their income. So I'll just come back again. So what I said, take an example, let's say my income is 10,000. I'm millennial, let's say. So I born after 1980. With this report, if I go, that means 10,000 of 10% is how much? It is 1,000. Again, if I calculate, on my 10,000 of yearly income of 1,20,000, 10% of my 1,20,000, it is only 12,000. I hope it is very simple, very clear. There is no mathematical jargon, right? So 1,000 also I am not able to save, even my income is 10,000. Just make a point of this. I hope by this time you have already got a piece of paper. You have already written down your own income, right? You are not going to show me. It is for you. It is for your practice. I'm just doing this. Because you have to correct yourself. It is not for me, it is for you, it is for your kids, it is for your family, it is for your dependents, it is for your future. I am here to share my experience and just to give you a right direction, like, if you are not doing this, you have to do this. And you can connect me if you need any further help. That's it. Clear? So now what I meant to say, just make a point. So I have this 9,000 or 90% of my income is going. Where? Probably you have not thought even so far. I believe. Most of the people, they are getting, even though your income is lakhs together, even your income is more than that. Whatever sources, I'm not again going to talk about the sources, the kind of profession you are. But the money is coming, money is going. I'm not checking anything. Only I'll be surprised when the, this banking SMS will come. Your money is debited, or this money is account is this, whatever it is. Are you getting my point? The deduction part I'm getting, and I'm getting an SMS, or let's say I'm getting, an auto kind of, what I can say, auto notice or whatever it is. And I might be surprised also sometimes. Now, first you look at, are you again in the same picture? Are you falling into the same picture? Because I have told you, 88.12% of the Indian population, people are born after 1980, they are not saving their 10%. Now you might think, Kaushik, what a big deal on this. I'll come on to that. So I no need to now come back to the traditional people. So I already mentioned, they are well managed with their wealth, even their savings, and that's what they are very what I can say, they are financially, they are much strong than any of us, because the income, the amount of money is increased probably comparing to their income, but managing power, no. I'm sorry to say, they have better calculation, they have better understanding than any one of us. I'm not going to do any argument over here, but that's what I'm here to just make you this point. So what is left out? If I look out 88.12, so how much? It will be roughly again around 11 point, like some kind of around 8 point, I mean 88 percentage of people. Roughly, if I take 12%. Now you mean to say, Kaushik, so this 12% people are saving good? I'll come also that. So this data, one thing I understood, 88% people are not saving, which are we ideally we are all, let's say, born even after 1980, and people are also saving XYZ amount. That percentage is also only 12%. This is the statistics I have already shared, and this is not my statistics, it is the Indian economy statistics I am just sharing. You can research and you can get the same statistics, some extent. Maybe probably there will be some changes, some changes will be there. But what I mean to say, the millennial people has no habit of saving. This is my first point. And you are going to pay for it for tomorrow. Why? Because in my earlier video again I said 30 years, 30. In the middle 30 I told you, even I am not guaranteed for 30 years income, because I may lose my job, I may lose my income. It can be anything. So just imagine if I don't have a good savings habit, and let's say if I am again in the bracket of 88% or 89%, whatever it is, even 10% of my current income I am not able to save. Even though it is 10,000, even though it is 10 lakhs, even though it is 10 crores or whatever it is. Are you getting my point now? So this is one thing I need to trigger on myself. My salary, my income, my business income, my whatever my source of income. This is this much. So how much I am now going to spend on this? A city like Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata or Chennai, Hyderabad, all major metroidal cities, if I talk, let's say some of the A category city also. Average, I'm not taking all the cities' name, average. The financial thumb rule says it's a good practice. Again, this is not a this is not a mantra from my end. It's a good practice. Even somebody from the commerce background, they will be knowing better than me, right? Somebody from the MBA finance background, they will be also knowing better than me. So what I meant to say, irrespective of my income, even my income is 10 rupees, even my income is 10,000 or 10 lakhs or 10 crores, whatever it is. The thumb rule is 30 to 40%. 30 is okay, 40 is far better. Is good, very good. 30 to 40% I need to save first. Are you getting my point? For whom you are going to save? Not for your neighbor, not for anybody else. You are going to save for yourself, for your children, for your wife, for your legacy, for your dependents. It is for you. I mean, in my case, it is for me. That's what I'm putting this side. Are you doing this? Check, because you have already the pen and paper. So how to check this now? 10,000, I have given my example. 10,000 my earning. Now the first thing it will come my expenses, that is called my basic expense. Now this terminology is very common terminology. There is no jargon in this terminology. I have a life, I have a daily life. So from morning breakfast, lunch, even the evening snacks, even the dinner, even though our clothes, even though let's say if I'm staying, even though it's a rented house, even though the ancestral house, even though I'm paying my own EMI for home loan, whatever it is. The typical theory of life is the food, the cloth and the shelter. Nobody in this world, even I'm not talking only for Indians, only for people from my circle or somebody. I'm talking entire world, because we are going to talk about finance, how to manage the finance, how to manage my own savings, how to manage my own income versus my responsibility. So it is not for only for us, it is for everyone. It is every part of this world. Anyone, if you are watching this video, this is just a source, just like what I can say, a direction I'm just sharing over here. So again, you can check it out. So I already told, like, 88% if I'm falling, that means 10%, that means 10% of 10,000, 1,000 also I'm not saving. Yearly, even if I look out of 1,20,000, 12,000 also I'm not saving, which is a red alert for me. Thumb rule I shared, 30 to 40%. 30 is good, 40 is better. And if you are doing more than 40, then I think you can pat on yourself. You are the best guy for the savings. Now this 12%, again I told you earlier, 12% people are doing the 40%, doing the 30%, I'll tell you. They are doing between 30 to 40%. Or probably you can take the lower bracket, 20 to 40%. So that means they are saving some extent. I cannot comment on this, the 12% people, right? They are saving something. 20% also some extent okay. 30%, as I told you, it is good. 40% is better. More than that, you are the best. You can pat on yourself. So now you can segregate what is 88% or what is 12%. Now which bracket you are falling actually, and what I need to do the correction, and what is my first basic expense are coming. My food, without this we cannot survive. Nobody can survive in this world. Clothes, definitely. I'm not talking about all the branded shirt or branded kind of clothes. Yes, we are human beings, we need to, right? And the shelter, we cannot stay at jungle. We are all human beings, we need something, a shelter. This is my basic expense. So again, you just jot it down. So already you know your income. I don't need to tell, I don't need to calculate on your income. So you have a pen and paper. You just calculate, this is my income. Minus, in bracket, put how much you are spending on this basic expenses, on your clothes, on your food, on your shelter. And I just told you, food should be like, and this is not for me. If I'm bachelor, if I'm married, if I'm having 1 kid, 2 kids, my dependents, my parents, whoever it is, surroundings, all together. Right? Clothes, I'm not saying everybody every day they will be shopping, they will be doing any kind of buying or something. No. But some extent, maybe we can, maybe there is a function, there is a festival, whatever it is. So you might do. You have, if you are doing on a regular basis, you have to also add on this and minus from your income. That's what I told you. If imagine, let's say 10,000 is my income, how I need to calculate? Minus, in bracket, food cost monthly total, because you know your cost, right? If it is a milkman you are paying, if let's say a paperman you are paying, let's say any groceries you are paying, let's say this you know, you have a monthly fund also. Plus my clothes, in a month I'm just spending some money, even for my wife, even for my kids, for my parents, whatever. And finally, if you are paying any EMI, let's say this is my own house, this is let's say I'm paying my own EMI, so you have to add that also. If I'm not paying also, definitely you are the luckiest person. But this the expense even I have, and most of the people I believe on a city life people are having. So my 10,000 minus in bracket whatever the expenses came, now minus what is left out, equal what is left out. So if I look out, and if you can do this calculation in your way, so I can say average lifestyle, even a middle class people, when I'm talking it's a middle class, that means people are earning even below 2 crores, or let's say their total count of asset, it is below 2 crores. Technically I am a middle class person. Somebody is beyond that, pat on that, right? So what I mean to say, I myself consider, let's say I'm a middle class, and as I told you, my income will be 10,000 minus my basic food cost, my basic clothes, whatever cost, and my kind of shelter cost. If I'm paying EMI, it's good. If I'm not paying, then you pat on yourself. I told you. So now what is left out? So 40 to 50%, if you have calculated properly, by that time you might have seen the total of your income 40 to 50%, it is going only for this purpose. Only for this purpose. The food, the clothes, and the shelter. Now, what is left out? Now you might be happy, oh, I'm saving this much amount. Kaushik is talking about 30-40%. That means 40-50% if he is saying now, so that means I'm going to 60%. Check out. You will realize now. It is not end, my dear friends. It is just a beginning. You are not going to save 60%. Otherwise, this statistics would have been a different statistics. Now again you do the calculation. After this you have a left out amount. Now again you keep it that amount in the second let's line, and again you put a minus, and in bracket you put now your utility cost. Without mobile you cannot stay at home, stay everywhere, stay any part of this world. Without internet, without Wi-Fi, the kind of Netflix, kind of OTT channels we need to watch, you're going to pay, right? It is not like somebody is going to pay for you. It is not free of cost. Though it is entertainment, but it is your cost. Even there could be some of your weekend cost also. Maybe I'm not happy to stay at my home, watch movies even on my own TV or whatever. I need to go to a multiplex. You are going to pay for this. There is a function at home. There is a festival at home. You have to buy something. Weekend. Even I need to go, even though I can have the same even roti, sabji, whatever, rice, dal, whatever kind of chicken, whatever you can have it at home, you can have it. But still I need to go to outstation, or let's say outside, to maintain my own dignity over there. So you are spending for this. I'm not stopping anyone. Yes, definitely. You should have enjoyed your life. You must have enjoyed your life. But I'm just here to just calculate the expense. So expense is not there only ended. The second line, left out amount minus with my utility cost. Now there might be a fluctuation, there might be a changes. I may like, I may not like. Because what I meant to say, I can save also this part, or I can spend also on this part. This depends on me. Because basic expense, it is for everybody. This is same. Whether you are let's say what age, you are in any part of this world, even the city, even the town, even the village, food, shelter cost is there. And let's say with my this thing, even all my cloth cost also it will be there. So basic expense, don't mix up with this. Now utility, right? In utility also, the Wi-Fi, the mobile, it is again, you can say it's kind of a basic expense, because nobody in this world, even without any mobile, without any internet, is living today. Even any age group of people, there is no tradition, there is no millennium. Am I right? So now again you calculate. Even I told you there is a function, there is whatever it is. Now you count whatever the left out amount is there. So I took my example 10,000 minus my basic expense. Even though if I calculate on a 40-50%, so my 5,000 is gone. So what is left out amount? 5,000. On that 5,000 again, let's say my internet, my mobile, my whatever OTT, whatever my function, whatever it is. So roughly I can say another 20 to 30% ideally. Even I forgot to add this. Even though you have a kid at home, that's school fees. Even though your electric bill, even though your all utility bills, your gas, your this, your that, all are your, it's not a basic expense again, but still, it's your all even utility cost. Now, if I left out, so how much it is there ideally? It is not even more than 2,000 to 3,000. Am I right? Because I took an example, just for a basic example, I have just taken this, just to understand this mathematical calculation. 10,000 minus my basic expense, left out amount, again left out amount, all my utility expenses. And now finally, what is left out amount? Let's say 2,000, 3,000. Am I right or wrong? So 40 to 50% is only for my basic expense. Gone. I have to pay. Even though I don't have income, then I'm in a danger alert. I'm into red alert. That's what I mentioned. I told you why this 88% people are also in a red alert zone. Today I'm earning 1 lakh, today I'm earning 10 lakhs, today I'm earning 1 crore. I'm not able to save 10% of this. And if I lose my this income, even though irrespective of whatever profession, business, salary, whatever it is. So today, if I lost this income, then tomorrow how I'm going to maintain my basic expense of 40 to 50%? Even put together my utility cost, it is 70 to 80%. I should not give you these statistics. You might be reading a lot of newspapers, you might be reading a lot of social news, social network followers, even all those TV channels, all those stuff. People are on a frustration. There are so many incidents happen. People are going to be suicidal. Why? Because I'm not prepared for tomorrow. I'm not prepared for tomorrow. Today I'm earning even lucrative salary, but 10% also I don't have a saving. Do you expect that I'll be spending less when I don't have this income? Absolutely not. And that is the biggest problem with us. My lifestyle is already increased. My status of symbol is already increased. How can I get it down? Even though I don't have income now. And that's what I said. People are on 88%. People are not even saving even 10%, 20%. They are into that zone now. And I have told you the calculation. 40 to 50 basic expense, you cannot stop. You can stop, let's say, on your mobile bill. You can stop on your, let's say, some kind of entertainment expenses. As I told you, weekend, maybe shopping, weekend, let's say watching movie, all those things. You have a choice. But basic expense, no. My roti, kapra, makan, my food, clothes, and my shelter, it's my basic need. Even for my children, even for my dependents, even for anybody there in my family, if I'm the responsible, if I'm the head of the family. So how much? 20% in my case left out. Even the 20%, even 10,000 of 8,000 also if I spent. Now I'll give you another gimmick of this. Even though it is 2,000, yearly it is 24,000. I'm just giving my example as I told you, just to make you understand this calculation. So I've taken a 10,000 example. 2,000 also if I'm going to save, over a year even 24,000. Now, am I really going to manage my savings even in a better way? Are you getting my point? So basic expense not in my control. Utility expense not in my control. And let me add you one more thing. Why it is not also in my control, I'll tell you. Because there is somebody is waiting to eat up my all even savings, all even my expenses. That is my inflation, which I'm not able to control. I'll give you in the next video that pyramid of people also. But yes, not this video. I'll be talking in the next video on this. So my 2,000 also if I save in that example, if I look at 24,000 if I save, am I going to manage this 24,000? Now when I'm going to manage this 24,000, that means am I going to save this 24,000 in a well savings tool, in a well even financial instrument that is going to give me at least even a fair enough even returns over a period of time? Even though am I going to get this help when I may lose my job, I may lose my income, on this 24,000 am I going to get that kind of managing my lifestyle even when my steady income is not there, when my money is not coming on a regular way? And that's called a proper even saving style. So I'm not again telling you fall into 88%, you fall into 12%. You have decided, you have already calculated. Now how much you are going to save and how much you are going to manage your savings, that is important, and that only we are going to talk in my next video. So as I told in the beginning, income is irrelevant because I'm not going to save even 10%. Even though I earn 10,000, even though I earn even XYZ amount, I have already calculated, I have already given you test. Saving is important. Am I doing this? If I am doing, how much? It is about 30, above 40, or above 50. If it is below 20, then please have a check. So thanks for watching me again, and we'll just meet up in the next video with the next step of our discussion. Till that time, take care. Bye.